My computer.
It's time for the Straight Up Wrestling Show.
All right, what's up, everybody? This is HBT with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. I'm here with a special friend indeed, a friend of mine, Brianna Price. And Brianna, we just got finished watching NXT Roadblock, and Brianna, she was watching our feed, and, you know, she was in there in the comments and everything. And Brianna, we just saw a pretty good show. NXT is sad the way that it ended, but hey, overall, it was a pretty good show. So we're going to talk about the show a little while, and then we're going to talk about Roxy just for a little while. We're not going to be in here long, but yeah, I just wanted to bring you on because you've been wanting to come on. You've been wanting to get on the Straight Up Wrestling Show. We've had you on here before, and I've been on your page before, you know. So hey, we're just gonna go ahead and rock this thing out for the rest of the night. Let's give it a good 30 to 40 minutes or whatever. Talk about this show. So what you think about the show tonight, Brianna?
Oh,
introduce yourself to the people. Tell them what you like. Tell them what you like about wrestling. How long you've been watching wrestling?
You know, it's from King Enterprises. You know.
Yeah, you love King Enterprises. That's why you call yourself Queen Enterprises. Hey, Braden in the house.
I've
been
doing a lot of things, and it's been good.
Okay. All right, you frozen. You know you frozen, okay? You frozen, but that's okay. You can just put your chat in if you want, but then I can see you. You're not really frozen. You're just going, I think you're just a little shaky there or whatever. But yeah, Brianna should be back. She should be back in just a moment. But as soon as she come back in, guys, we're gonna go ahead and recap this show. And Braden, I hope you are continuing to check out what's going on with Roxy. This whole thing with Roxanne Perez, man, is very testy. It's very, you know, it's wow. I don't know what to think about it. You know, she went down. Let me see if I can get Brianna back in here. So yeah, look like we're gonna have to have Brianna in a different way. Brianna, I added you here to the screen, Brianna, but I can't see you. Wow, I can't see you. Brianna, did you just went double into the thing? Okay. I had all I can do is hear you. Are you in here twice? Brianna. You see, are you on two different devices? Okay, you must have been on two different devices.
Put it on the phone, Bree.
You only need one. You only need one. Good. Thank you. Brianna. Wow. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and go on and talk about this show tonight. But hey, I'm gonna go to Bleacher, guys, and I'm gonna go down a list and see what they have and how did they rate it compared to what the Straight Up Wrestling Show, how it looked from us. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and check out Bleacher Report. But I thought it was a very good show. I didn't give my ranking on the full show because when that thing happened tonight to Roxy, what happened to Roxanne Perez, it kind of threw me off, and I didn't give my final ranking. I gave the final for the show. I gave it 4 stars. It was a very good show. It's just very unfortunate what happened at the end there. And Brianna, I'm trying to bring you back in. I don't know what's going on here, but I definitely got to remove you from the screen. I definitely had to remove you because all I was getting was feedback. So Brianna, if you listening to the show and you want to come back on, you need to come on with one device because I'm getting feedback. I'm getting. You must be on 2 devices because I end up pulling up guests and I have you coming on both ways. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, I definitely couldn't have you come in right now. So let me find out what's going on. Let's go on. What's going on here? All right. So yeah. Okay. Bleacher Report. Let me bring up Bleacher Report, guys. So I'm pretty sure they probably already got what happened just now. All right. So let's roll with that, and I'm gonna compare it to what I gave it. The first match, man, the Jailhouse Street Fight. Bleacher Report here. Bleacher Report. Yeah, they had the whole little thing there. Winner Tony D'Angelo. Let me see what they gave it. Let's see. All right, don't look like they rated the thing yet. They usually do. But yeah, don't look like they rated it. You know, they just pretty much talked about it. Look like. Or I'm just not seeing the ratings on it. But okay. All right. Let me just go down this thing, and then I'll just go ahead and give you guys what I thought about the show. I don't have Brianna in. Hopefully she comes back in. If not, then like I say, I'm going to have to talk to her a little bit later. But we're going to give a quick recap of it. You know, the Jailhouse Street Fight, Tony D'Angelo and Dijak, man, I thought was a very good match. They definitely went outside. Both guys brawling, both guys giving it their all. And when they was inside of the ring, these guys, as they go out, they went outside the ring, went under the ring, brought in the kitchen sink. Everything's up in the kitchen sink, man. They pulling out tables, they pulling out chairs, throwing chairs in the ring, setting up tables, and did everything they could, man. And using things that look like 2x4s, but it wasn't 2x4s because it wasn't look like they was using metal things on each other, popping each other upside the head, man, using chairs, whatever they could, and brawling against each other, man, using their fists, feet, whatever it took. And then, of course, my man, Tony D'Angelo's man, got involved. His henchman got involved in a match. Stacks got involved, and Stacks got taken inside of the cage, the jailhouse, the little jailhouse cage that they had over there to the side. It looked like one of them little jailhouse cages that they had back in the Western days or something like that. They were holding a little holding cell, little holding cage. And I guess the winner, whoever got stuck in that cage and got the door shut on them, that was the loser. And looked like Dijak was the one who ended up in that cage, and Tony D'Angelo closed the door on him. Tony D'Angelo got the win, man. I definitely like that. But let me bring in Queen Enterprises back in. Actually, I just brought you back in, Brianna, but you didn't get back in here. I'm sorry about that. But she's trying to come back on again. But let me see if I can add you to the okay, got Brianna in here. Brianna, yeah, just now. I'm sorry about that. So Brianna, my very special guest, is in the house. Brianna, I just now talked about the Tony D'Angelo match against Dijak. What you think about that match?
My Wi-Fi is
it's messing up.
not that good.
I'm sorry that your Wi-Fi is messing up on you. But yeah, just tell me what you thought about it, man. Oh, you said you 7 out of 10, right? Oh wow, you are frozen. Okay.
Probably. Yeah, 7 out of 10.
Yeah, you said 7 out of 10, and that's 3 stars for us, and 7 out of 10 is exactly what that is. But yeah, appreciate your view on that. But it was a good match. And then next we had that 6-man tag team match. We had Braun Breaker with the Creed brothers versus Vendor Shore. We had Jinder Mahal. We had Veer Mahan, and we had that guy. What is his name? Sanger. What you think about that match? That was a really good match too. I thought it was a really good match. Showed a lot of the athleticism athleticism came off of what we saw from Veer Mahan when they was pushing him a lot when he was going up into the main roster. They really pushed him for months, and we got to see that in this match and against some great opponents. So man, he definitely was getting up. A lot of kicks, a lot of great elbow smashes from him. Man, those guys, the Creed brothers, remind me of the Steiners. I know that's way before your time. Brianna, you only what are you, 21? 20?
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, 21 years old. You're young. You probably don't remember much about the Steiner brothers. You know about them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
definitely the
I've
Steiner
seen them
brothers.
at Wrestle.
Yeah, Wrestle K. Oh yeah, but Steiner brothers,
Yeah.
they remind me of Steiner brothers. A lot of their moves, they definitely was putting those amateur moves in. Great tag team. And hey, the Steiner, Braun Breaker, who is a Steiner, Rex Steiner, definitely came in and create and used a lot of power moves. Was able to pick the big man Sanger up and drop him with a good German. And man, he did some incredible things in this match. But they took the win. Braun Breaker and the Creed brothers took out In the Shore. I gave that match 3 stars. What about you?
I give it a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10? Okay, that drops it down to like a 2.5 stars for us if we was rolling with that. But I gave it a 3. All actuality, it almost got 3.5 stars. So I'm gonna disagree with you on that. But I respect your opinion. And ladies and gentlemen, this young lady goes out to a lot of indie shows and everything. And we see her at a lot of indie shows.
Yeah, I went
She's
to
definitely huge wrestling fan. You frozen again? Oh, you good. You could continue to talk. But we're going to go on to the next match if that's okay with you.
There's Squeaks. I got Squeaks' picture.
Oh, you got Squeaks the Clown? Squeaks the Clown. Yeah, we done talked about him on the show. Squeaks the Clown. Yep. So she's showing Squeaks the Clown. Like I said, she's a huge indie fan, wrestling fan. Michael King, manager here on the indie scene. So she's showing him. What's going on, JL? JL in the house. All right, let me read some of these comments. All right, let me read some comments here. So just one second. Sorry, guys. I was just up here talking to her. Wasn't even paying no attention to the comments. Wasn't paying no attention to the comments. All right, my man Braden BRM say, hey, y'all. He said they haven't posted anything yet. Appreciate that update, Braden. Braden says, I'm going to have to watch the replay of those matches. Yeah, definitely check them out, Braden. JL said, hey. JL said, just finished. Okay, review up soon. I'll definitely be checking that out, JL. JL said, I know you are hyped to see the Rookie of the Year. JL said, it is a banger, man. I believe you, JL. So I'm definitely going to check that out. Guys, as you come in, man, and while me and my girl Brianna Price is on here, definitely hit that like, share, join. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 so you know when we're on like times like these. And when I put this on Twitter, do the same thing that you do over here on YouTube and on Twitch. Hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet. So next we're gonna go to the JC Jane. The JC Jane versus Gigi Dolan match. What did you think about that, Brianna? I'm gonna go ahead and give you the floor on that first, okay? What did you think about JC Jane versus Gigi Dolan, the former Toxic Attraction partners? These girls got it out for each other. They can't stand each other. They was friends. They hung with each other. They was friends. They hung out in the malls. They chilled with each other. They they went out and ate with each other. But now they throwing fisticuffs. What you think about that match?
I'll give it a, because it was.
You can't say 11 out of 10.
Well,
11 is more than 10.
I know that. Well, right. I give it a 10 out of 10.
You gave it 10 stars. So you gave it a 5 star? You gave it 5 stars? Wow. That's incredible.
Because I like the girls that they're great superstars.
Oh, I agree there, and I love seeing the ladies wrestle. They put so much into it, and these ladies definitely did, and they worked so hard in the ring. So I'm gonna give them a 10 for effort. I agree with you. 10 for effort. 10 for the hard work and everything that went into this. 10 for the storyline. Goes to NXT and those young ladies, making it seem so convincing. But I cannot go with that. If I was going on that scale that you have, I will be giving these girls a 6. But I'm going to go ahead and give them a 2.5 stars with our 5-star rating system. So 2.5 stars. So that's that's an average match. So it was pretty good. I did like the match. I love the match when it boiled down to it. But 2.5 stars, I'm pretty sure that's what I ranked it, 2.5 stars for that match. But they pulled it all out. And Gigi Dolan was able to overcome JC Jane. JC Jane attacked her after the match. And then I think we ended up having what was it? Who came out? I can't remember. Came out. I think it was was it Aladon and Alba Fire came out during that match? I think they did. I'm not sure. But either way it go, great match. And I see my girl Brianna's having problems here, but we're going to continue to roll on, and I'm pretty sure she's going to pop back in. But yeah, I definitely want to get to that thing on Roxy, and we definitely going to talk about that in depth, guys. We're going to go on and we're going to talk about Roxy and what's going on there. All right, let me get into the next match, guys. Let me get into these comments, man. So I know you guys comment on this. I don't want to ignore anybody. I really don't. Yeah, Braden says he's gonna watch that. He's gonna watch the replay of the matches. JL, Braden says he's gonna check it out. And JL, did she give Boy Scout a 10 out of 10? No, we haven't even got to that. Let me see if I can get Brianna back on here. But Brianna, I'm sorry that you're having all these problems. I really am. If you're there, I can't really see you. But if you're there, you still can just go ahead and talk. Jocko Robinson is in the house. Jocko Robinson, all the way from South Africa, says good morning. What's going on? Good morning, Jocko Robinson. JL, did you talk about the breathtaking promo? The breathtaking promo, not yet, JL, not yet. And I'm trying to talk to Brianna. She's not in here, but yeah, she's trying to get in. And guys, I'm just gonna have to do this thing myself for right now. I'm gonna have to take her out of the stream. And then if she comes back, I'm gonna pull her in the stream, guys, because it looked a little bit awkward or whatever. But yeah, she's having problems with her internet. But guys, we're gonna continue to roll on. Appreciate everybody coming in here. Definitely appreciate everybody coming in here tonight, man. Showing respect to the Straight Up Wrestling Show. We always try to bring you the best content possible. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. But like, share, subscribe, man. Subscribe to the Straight Up Wrestling Show, whoever you are, whoever coming in, man. Definitely, me and my partner, Christopher Burton, definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys. And then Braden says, all right, y'all, I got to go to school tomorrow. I'm getting tired. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Dynamite. Definitely see you tomorrow, my man, Braden. Have a good night. Peace. Stay straight up, Braden. To stay straight up, representing school tomorrow, man. For the Straight Up Wrestling Show, and represent Braden Toys and Collectibles, man. Do your thing. Have a good night, Braden. All right, man. Cool. All right, guys. But let's keep on. Let's continue to roll on. Let me get back over here to Bleacher Report, man. I don't like the way Bleacher Report did this thing. Usually they score everything and all that. I don't see the scores. I'm pretty sure they have something there, man. They gotta have something there. They always score these matches, man. But they don't look like they scored them tonight. But hey, I'm definitely gonna give my scores 100%. Okay, all right, guys. Let's see. Gigi Dolan and JC Jane. Yeah, we just got finished with that one. All right, guys. Next we had Joe Gacy versus Andre Chase. I was very surprised in this match. At first, I thought Andre Chase, I thought he was wrestling somebody else. I thought it was that Hank Waller guy that he was wrestling. So I really looked up. I really paid attention. I think I was reading something. I'm looking at him. I'm thinking he's Hank Waller, but he wrestled Joe Gacy. That was a very good match between him and Joe Gacy. Man, I enjoyed every single bit of it. Andre Chase has so much talent. I wish he would wrestle outside of the preppy gimmick. But hey, that suits him, so I understand what he's doing. Joe Gacy, man, reminds me of Kevin Owens. To me, that's Kevin Owens' little brother. These guys, it was a hard-hitting match. I enjoyed it 100%. And let me see if I can bring Brianna back in. She's trying to get back in. But, yeah, this is getting a little crazy. I'm hoping that she's able to stay in this time. But, yeah, let me add her to the all right. Wow, Brianna, I tried to add you in.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you in, look like. Okay, well, I can hear you, but I can't see you. What is going on here? All right, wow, you having a lot of problems. We're just gonna do this later. I'm about to let you go. I really am. Well, I'm gonna try to get you in one more time. Can't get you in. Okay. Wow, everybody had my friend Brianna Price. She's trying to get in, but she cannot get in. I'm sorry, Brianna. This ain't happening. Okay, it's not happening tonight. Okay, join. I will talk to you later. I will hit you up on Messenger, and we're gonna set up a time and date where we can get you on, or I can get on yours. Okay, I'm out to take you out, sweetie. I'm sorry. Okay, all right. So, wow, Brianna Price. She can't. She's having all kind of trouble, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this match right here. Andre Chase and Joe Gacy. Hard hitting match, man. Joe Gacy, very impressed with him. But Joe Gacy, to me, in my opinion, Joe Gacy was looking for the interference from Schism. It's like he's relying on that now instead of relying on his skills. He was much better before he was involved in that whole group, even though he was, he was one of these guys. It looked like he was into a lot of politics. He was into like this being happy type guy. That's what he was doing. That was the gimmick that he was doing. And he was, all out there, happy and everything like that. That's what he was doing. I enjoyed that, Joe Gacy. I like him in Schism too. He's a leader and all that. But Joe Gacy, it looked like he's relying on that interference. So he got involved. Ava came out there, got involved, and Andre Chase took his eyes off the ball, ended up losing that match to Joe Gacy. But I can't exactly. I think I had that match at 3.5 stars. I'm gonna go ahead and roll with 3.5 stars on that match. Enjoyed the match, and I did give a thumbs up to Schism coming out there doing their thing, man. It was really a good match, man. I really like that. All right, let's see what we got next. Joe Gacy won the match. Then next, man, we had the women's title match. Mako Santamore versus Roxanne Perez, and we about to talk about that. But let me go ahead and get to some of these comments here in just a moment. Guys, like I said, I don't want to ignore you. That's one thing we don't do here on the Straight Up Wrestling Show. So I definitely want to get to your comments. But then I do want to talk a little bit more about what went down with our girl Roxanne Perez, Roxy. Man, I hope she's okay. I really do. All right. And I look, man, I really hope that that's a storyline. Let's hope it's a storyline that nothing happened. Okay. Nothing happened. Seriously. All right. Jocko Robinson said The Rock versus Roman Reigns, WWE Universal Championship, WrestleMania 39, one night, and night 2, WWE for the WWE Championship. Okay, JL says, man, Boy Scout makes WWE have a great image. I will say that. JL, AEW looks like a sloppy shop as usual. Yeah, man. I just hope tomorrow, man, they was very unprofessional doing that media scrum. That's all I really got to say about that. JL, I loved NXT tonight, Harry. I did too, JL. JL said, Harry, I absolutely love NXT. You know why? By now, don't you? Of course I do. Raymond Tanaja says Tony Khan should do something for women's tag team division for AEW. Yes, Remit. Thank you, man, for coming up with that. Because look, I've said that. I've been saying that lately because when these women team up over there, looks very good. They need to have a tag team championship. Need to have a tag team title over there, and that right there will alleviate some of the overcrowding that they have over there. They only got 2 women's tag team, women championships, and a tag team title will add more to the flavor of the mix of that whole big entire group. So they definitely need to throw that in there or remit. So yeah, I appreciate you coming up with that, man. That you came off and let us came off with that in the comments, because they do need a tag team championship. But this last match, man, we have Roxanne Perez versus Mako Sotomore, the veteran who been around for a long time, used to wrestle over in WCW. Very good match, man. And Sotomore was very hard hitting. Roxy gave it back to her for every single thing, almost matching her move for move. But Roxy got fired up and really took off, especially in the last few minutes, and really gave it to the veteran. And I love the way she hit her up at the end, man, and hit her with a fruit roll up, a power fruit roll up, and hit her with a power slam and dropped her down and hit her fruit roll up, and boom for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And after the match, man, we had Sada Moore, who grabbed the title, was gonna go over there and hand it to her. And as she handed it to her, and raising her hand, and boom, Roxy, she fell out. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it because I was looking down, reading comments, and trying to look at it at the same time. But all I really saw, I see her hand go up, boom, and then she hit the mat. She went down, and I'm thinking it was exhaustion at first. But then as Sada Moore was gonna go over there and try to and congratulate her and everything like that, she thought everything was just everything cool with her. The referee was like holding her back, told her no, and two other referees come flying out. And I'm pretty sure those referees have a communication device in their ear. They talking. He had them come out, and the trainers and all that came out afterwards, and they had a gurney. They had they had a gurney stretcher, and they brought it out for Roxy and put her on there. And Shawn Michaels came out, talked to her, and as they was talking to her in the ring, and Roxy did raise her arm. She raised the arm, which gave me some hope. And I'm thinking, okay, she's okay. She's okay. But guys, we never know. All right. Yeah, JL said his review up. I definitely will be checking that out, JL. But we're not sure. And like I said, and WWE has put out something, and they said all prayers to something about prayers or whatever to Roxanne Perez. We don't know what's going on, guys. Look, I was thinking maybe it was a storyline as she got on that somebody might jump her or whatever as she's going out or whatever. I would have been more happy. I would have been happier to see that than what I've seen and have these thoughts that I have in my head because, like I said, I've been keeping in. I look at a lot of different podcasts and I keep up with some news and things like that. You have young people who have been falling out, passing out, young athletes who been passing out and been having heart problems. Like DeMar Hamlin, the football player, that was the biggest story. And he passed out and almost died on the field. And they had to take him out, man. So when he came back in their interviews and stuff like that, and they asked him what happened, he said, he's not allowed to talk about that. They told him not to talk about it. And the NFL now, they have put out they put out a notice for all teams to screen for heart problems. So, man, this is not good. But like I said, I will go ahead and say I have seen a lot of young people been dying, man. We had a swimmer died a few days ago, young swimmer in college. We had a college football player die a couple of weeks ago walking to class. We had a soccer player died yesterday, 21 years old. These young people are dying. And like I said, my man Chase Emery, a local wrestler here in the Carolinas, was going to make his debut last summer, a little bit past last summer, around August or whatever, was going to make his WWE debut. And he hadn't taken the jab, had to take the jab, took the jab, and then he had next thing you know, he had heart problems, never had heart problems before. And, he was out of wrestling. They were saying he probably never wrestle again, but he's back. It took him 4 or 5 months before he got back in the ring. So 23 years old. So, man, nobody knew what was happening. But you got these young people just dying, passing away, man. And, a lot of people looking at the jab. So we don't know. But it's mysterious. Never seen a lot of young people just pass away, die like this. And I'm talking about football players, a couple basketball players, tennis players, soccer player, people like that, man. They got their whole lives ahead of them. Very healthy people, and they just passing away, man. And this is not good. This is not good news. So I'm worried about Roxy. Hope everybody else is worried about Roxy. We don't hear anything for a while. Then I'm kind of that speculation that the things that I'm thinking of, what I'm assuming is probably true. But hopefully I'm not making it, out of myself, thinking what I'm thinking, man. But I'm not sure. This right here is some scary stuff, man. When it boils down to it. And look, I hope everybody, man, is saying a prayer, or at least have her in your thoughts. If you're not a praying person, I definitely understand that. JL said, yes, I may have brown nose. If you wish Bron a bit, let me live. All right, man, it's cool, man. I'll be checking that out in just a little bit. Definitely JL. Yeah, guys. But yeah, overall, like I said, I give NXT 4 stars. And there's some people out here who might not give it 4 stars, but I definitely give it 4 stars for the night. It was a good night of wrestling. I definitely appreciate it. Glad that I got to see it. So I didn't miss it at all, man. It was great. It definitely was great. All right, guys, let me check out some stuff over here on Facebook. See if anybody over here checking out some stuff. I'm looking at some wrestling things, and as far as wrestling go, man, these wrestling fans, these indie wrestling fans, done took over my Facebook, man. Pretty much done hijacked it. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. The way wrestling fans, they would come in and they would jack your stuff, man. And that's true, man. That's just being straight up. That's just being straight up. You got wrestling fans all over the place, and so many of them want to be friends with you, and they come in and they do their thing. But guys, this right here look pretty serious tonight, and I'm just hoping that Roxy is okay. I'm hoping that she's okay. We're all hoping that she's okay tonight, man. We're hoping to hear something, and we don't want no bad news, man. We don't want any bad news. Straight up, guys. So I don't know, man. I have no clue. And JL, I'm definitely gonna go on and check you out, man. Definitely haven't forgot about you. I'm gonna go on and check out your podcast. But everybody that coming on, man, hey, hit that like, share, join. If you're on Facebook, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're over here on YouTube and if you're on Twitch, man, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, just like you do over here on YouTube. On Twitter, like, share, tweet, and retweet. My girl, Brianna Price, very special guest. Love Brianna. She's not on here tonight. She came on for just a little while, but her computer, phone, or whatever was messing up. Hopefully we'll have her on again soon. She is a very, very good girl, man. She talking about a huge wrestling fan. Definitely show Brianna Price some respect. Go check her out, Queen Enterprises. She got her own little blog, her own little podcast here on YouTube. Check out my man JL's JL. He has a startup podcast, and JL, he could be spending time on his podcast, but he decides to come over here and check out the Straight Up Wrestling Show. I appreciate JL 100%, man. Love this young man. JL going somewhere with this stuff, and I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. But I'm gonna go over and check out your check out whatever you innovated, whatever you came up with, whatever you created. I think it'll be great. But I definitely will be checking that out. But guys, stay straight up. See you guys later, and hopefully we hear good news from Roxy, man. Stay prayed up. Stay straight up. Peace.